And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go now? Now it's going to be Dairon Blanco.
The left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
In the air, center field, Merrill. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Bobby Witt Jr.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Michael Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. Garcia, in his third season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right side. Judge has it sized up. Squeezes it. Two down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Popped in the air, left field, Doyle. Nabs it, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Chisholm wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And there's a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Ramirez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Just off the inside edge. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about at first.
Here's Juan Soto. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's outside, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. They get the out on Soto. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Juan Soto.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Not close with that one. 2-1. That one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Francisco Lindor to bat next. Left-hand batter waits. Grounds one to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Batting 6, The shortstop, Francisco
Made it
Lindor.
first. Now here is Francisco Lindor. And it's fouled away. On the ground. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. Back for more
Leading
from the
up for Kansas
Bronx.
City,
And
the
now the
center
center fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Velasquez.
Max Fried will go to work. Rip to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Pasquantino with a homer in his last game. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Fought off foul.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
One out. Runners at first and second. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. Ground ball could be 2. He flips it to second in time. And that's 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Waka back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now one miss. What about some no-nos? Like you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Weimer makes the play.
Batting eighth,
one up,
the
one
center
down.
fielder, Jackson.
And here is Jackson Merrill. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Batting ninth,
2 outs,
the
base is
left
empty.
fielder,
Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
up
out
for
what's been
Kansas
happening
City,
of
the
late.
catcher,
Really been struggling.
Fermin.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep
Batting
on
ninth,
him, so
the
I
right
think he
fielder,
was looking to go
Joey
the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Joey Weimer steps in for the Royals. Fly ball center field. Merrill. And there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Doyle makes the grab, and that's the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning.
Yankees,
Here's the Yankees
the second
leadoff
baseman,
hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. And now 2 balls and a strike. Chop to first. Pasquantino. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
1 out, runner at second. Soto now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. That's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1 out and a runner at second. Goes down looking. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Judge.
And ball 1 to the right fielder.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Ball, that's inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And Judge spoils that one. Right side. Fair ball. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pasquantino pulls it down, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. On to the 4th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Velasquez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. That's in there. Singing here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's go, Yankees.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's
Inside,
even up.
ball one.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning for Hunter Renfroe. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off. Freed out of the stretch fires. And a foul ball. Massey, the runner at first with two gone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Royals leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
ready to go,
for the
bottom
Yankees,
four.
the
Francisco
shortstop,
Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
Strike one.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for New York, Yainer Diaz. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hernandez warming up as well. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next for New York, Brenton Doyle. Flied to right his first time. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for Kansas
pitcher's
City,
duel
the
so
catcher,
far. Here's how the
Freddie
starters have performed up to this
Vermeer.
point. Freed back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Tried to
the
get
right
inside
fielder,
on him, but he was
Joey
ready for it. Just
Weaver.
kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So up now for Kansas City, Joey Weaver. Now a pop-up on the infield. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard
Now
fastball
batting,
with some
left
nice
fielder,
ride up in the
Tyrone
zone right there.
Blanco.
Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
In the air, left field, down the line. Doyle takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead
Now
of a fly out
the
to
third
left.
baseman, Michael
And to the plate for Kansas City,
Garcia.
Michael Garcia. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. Tag, and he's safe.
in there, he's
It's
safe.
a hustle double.
Well, here we are, third time
The
through
batter,
the order,
the
and this is
shortstop,
where we
Bobby
see the OPS
Witt
jump
Jr.
up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. That one's in there. 0-1. Fermin at third. Garcia at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And he boots it. Tying run is in to score from second. Cut off, throw to third. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running or defense there, but that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Time called. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. And the first
Outside,
pitch
that's a
misses for ball 1. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. That one pulled foul. And now it's 1-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris,
Now
third
back,
time
the
through the
second
order,
baseman
and a
hitter,
couple of quick outs for the
Juan.
starter.
Yeah, he's been very
Soto.
frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. It's Aaron Judge now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Nelson Velasquez.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Massey.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Massey. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Chris Stratton, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 42, Chris Stratton.
Bryce Harper to the
Leading
plate.
up for the Yankees, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fermin hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right
Now
down the heart of the
batting,
plate.
the
Had
shortstop,
pretty good timing on it.
Francisco
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. On the ground to third, Garcia. Fires across the diamond. Lindor retire.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Velasquez sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now in the Bronx.
Leading up for
And
Kansas
now
City,
the DH,
designated
Hunter
hitter,
Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Joyce gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
42.
This is his 3rd time out this year.
Good.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Joyce, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Weimer. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Bubich.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Yankees,
well,
the center
1-run game. Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next offering upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He'll be safe at first easily. Good effort on the stop, though. But now that brings the winning run to the plate. And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. Way inside. Gets away. Merrill into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Pop dump. Puts it away for the out. Jose Ramirez digs in now.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Out to center. Velasquez has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that's the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Michael Garcia. Joyce back to work. Inside, just missed. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Judge hauls it in, 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Witt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Just a weak fly ball this time. Doyle snags it on the run. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
and
Yankees,
the batter now,
the designated hitter,
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And a key out
Now
leading off the
batting,
bottom
right
of the 8th.
fielder,
That play
Aaron.
won't be trending on social media
Judge.
later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 3-1. This to third. Judge out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Now
Nice
batting,
job of the
the
pitcher.
first
Bear
baseman,
down, make the pitch,
Bryce
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of
Harper.
work.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That's down and in. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chris Bubich gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg.
42.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Lindor now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. So the tying run at second, and that is cut on and missed, and that is strike one. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Harper scores, and it's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fought off foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lindor around second, heading for third. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. The tag safe. And it's now 5-4.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Diaz at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's in there. It's 2-2. Way high.
I got 3-2.
Brenton Doyle on deck for the Yankees. And ball four to a board.
Now batting.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Lucas Arce is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Brenton Doyle. High fly ball, right field. Weimer makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5 and the Royals 4. We go to the 9th, stepping in, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Fouled off down the right side. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Last chance for the Royals. And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Check swing, called strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add 1 more win to this run. If they keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.